Hi, Millie. Thanks for having me over.
Hi, how are you? I'm so excited to see you today.
Is it okay if I give myself a quick tour?
Sure.
We've got a beautiful house here.
Oh, thank you.
Let's talk about getting you to LA. Now, the first thing I'd like to do is review your situation and what's important to you about making this move. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Now, I have 3 bottom line questions for you.
What is that?
Number 1, are you definitely ready to sell your house?
Oh,
Number 2, would you price it where it will sell, or are you okay just keeping it on the market for a long time?
not for a long time, maybe 6 months.
Okay. And number 3, and most important, would you like me to get it sold for you?
Yes.
Great. Now, the purpose of our meeting today is twofold. Number 1 is for me to provide you with some very important information about what it's going to take to get your house sold without Zara and get you to LA.
Yes.
The second one is for you to decide today if the right thing for you is to partner with me in the sale of your home. Does that make sense?
Partner with you,
Okay.
yeah.
And whether you decide to hire me or not, I hope it will become clear to you at the end of our meeting that my goal is really to have you get what you want. I'm very interested. I'm not just interested in getting another listing. I'm very interested in helping you move to LA because that's what you want, right?
Yeah, aren't you interested in getting paid?
Great. That too. That's always very helpful. Now, there is really one key item for us to address today,
What's that?
and that is to determine the right price to sell to your home that will cause it to sell, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously you don't want to put your house on the market to have it not sell, correct?
No.
Great. Here's what I will do. As soon as you decide to hire me, I'm going to do everything it takes to, through my action plan, to get your home exposed to all the qualified buyers in the market, because that's the kind of exposure you want, right?
Yeah.
So the key today for us is to establish the right price that will get your house exposed to qualified buyers that will be excited about buying your house. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Great. In preparing our meeting today, I prepared what's called a comparative market analysis. And as you can see, first you got the active listing.
Yeah.
This is what I call, let me borrow your pen. This is what I call dream land. Because this is what people want for their home, but we're not sure if they're going to be able to get that much. So that's what I call dream land. Next will be expired listings. Are you familiar with these?
Not really. Can you explain?
These are basically houses that were on the market. People were hoping they can sell them and they never sell. So that's a never land. Obviously, we don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to do that.
And now here is a sold. Now that's reality. This is where we want. We want your house to end up in that category. So the purpose of the market analysis is to determine the value of your home. First, as a buyer will look at it, and second, as an appraiser will look at it. First, as an appraiser, because that's who the lender is going to hire to determine the right, the price for the house based on the market at that time. And second is the buyers, because are the buyers only going to look at your home, or are they going to be shopping around and compare it to other homes? Obviously, they're going to be comparing to other homes, and they're comparing things such as quality, condition, and location, and they're comparing price, right?
Yeah.
Great. So, are you ready to take a look?
Yes.
So you can see here, this house has more bedrooms than yours. Otherwise, it's similar. This one is what I would call inferior to your property because the condition, you can see it, they're marketing it as a TLC or a tender and loving care that needs work. This one is fairly similar to your house. So after looking at your house and reviewing what the market is telling us, I suggest we list the house for $1.2 million, and as you can see, that will be the right price. Because it will get you the best price for your home in this market and the best time possible so we can get you to LA by this summer. Great. Now, the next sheet here gives you all the costs associated with selling your house and how much you're actually going to walk away after it's all said and done.
Okay.
And these are all the standard fees. Any questions on that?
No. There is one question. Do fees fluctuate?
Well, some of the fees are fixed, such as the tax transfer is prorated to the date, and things like that. The fees from the lender, yeah, good, you could negotiate with the lender. So that's after it's all said and done, that's how much you're going to end up with. Is that a number you could live with? Now, Millie, I understand that's less than what you were expecting, but is that a number you live with if you had to?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Okay, great. So we're getting on the market for $1.2 million, which we agreed is the right price. Well, I'm ready for you to put me to work. Are you ready for the next step?
Yes, I am.
Great. Can I lay out for you what's going to happen next?
Sure.
First, we want to make sure, obviously, the house looks expect.
Impeccable, yes.
Second, I will be preparing the marketing for your property and launch my pre-marketing campaign immediately because we really want us to get the most exposure for your house, correct?
Yes.
Next, we launch our exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. That sounds exciting?
That's exciting.
Your property will be marketed to every potential buyer out there and promoted to every licensed realtors and their buyers and promoted to over 5,200 syndicated to over 5,200 websites, including the most popular ones such as Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com. And of course you understand why that's important, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you do want us to give us the right exposure that will get the best buyers in here excited about your house, correct?
Yeah.
Great. And with that exposure, assuming the market responds as we expect, we will be getting a lot of buyer traffic. I'll be following up with all that, which then will give us the best offers, which I will be negotiating to ultimately get you the best price for your house and get you on your way to LA. So are you ready to start packing?
Ready.
I don't mean now, but soon. Any questions before you're ready to let me help you make this move happen and get to LA?
No, I trust you.
Great. I'm going to have your initial right here on the CMA and the net sheet, and then we'll take care of the rest of the paperwork. Congratulations. That's great. Thank you.